Hightown.
Yes, yes,
Hightown.
yeah. Oh, Moochie got on her joint too. Look, I got on mine too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Hightown dropped their official trailer last week. You know, me and my wife, and on some videos, Moochie, we're going to be doing some reviews to talk about one of the best jewels that we feel like wasn't pushed the way it should be, because this show should have broader appeal. If you watch Power, you should like this. If you watch BMF, you should love this. Hell, if you went over there and watched the show on Showtime with Bryan Cranston, what was the name of that show, Moochie, with
If you
Bryan
watch
Cranston?
Your Honor, you gonna like this.
You would love Hightown. And I've got the trailer. A lot of things happened in this trailer that resonated with me. We're going to take a look, and then
I'm
we're going to
hoping that
break.
some of my theories come out, Lamont. But go ahead,
You,
I'm
you
excited.
know it is. Here we go, y'all. Hightown season 3 trailer.
Can we talk to you for a second?
You know why you're here?
I've seen your face before, my friend.
I'm either gonna kill myself or something's gonna change, but I don't want to be like this anymore. I just don't know how to stop.
You lied to me.
We all have secrets, Ray!
You need to think long and hard about what side of this thing you're gonna be on.
Whoo, woo. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear the score in the background escalating? Oh my God, the music. So Moochie, I'm gonna give you the floor, but let me try to pinpoint everything I've seen that stands out to me. Number one, Jackie, she survives the House of Thor, Odin's son daddy. She survives that, but she has fell back into drugs. Moochie, I was dying laughing on this part right here when her ass was coming through the window like a damn crackhead.
Mm-hmm. You know she be going through her crazy stuff. This is not the first time we seen her sneaking through a
No,
window.
no, it's not. It is not. And she's done been fired from the force. She's back doing drugs. But then we seen a girl collapse into a pool, which I do feel like Jackie, Jackie's a saver hoe. She can't help herself. And I'm wondering, how will the love interest between Jackie and the homie who came on this show to grace us with her presence and do her interview, Tanya Big Glands, is that still going to be a thing? So that was one thing I noticed. All right. And also Jackie getting drugged with blood on her shirt. I wonder, this might be the opening scene where she done got into a fight, leaving out the House of Horrors with Thor Odin's son, daddy. That might be the opening, possibly.
It has to be Lamont, because that's where it ended. Remember, she was about to go in, and we saw her go inside, but we didn't see what happened.
Right.
Remember, she was showing she wasn't wired and walked in there.
Right. And I do believe that's what that is. And we seen a little bit of turmoil between this milkshake right here, Renee and Ray. Now, they've introduced 2 new female characters this season. One female character, ladies, look at the balloons flying behind me. Yeah. I got some new technology that I ain't telling y'all about. Whenever I do hand motions, I get stuff flying up and stuff like that, But one thing that they've introduced 2 new females. One of these new females is this chick right here. And the other female is someone that's going to build a bond with Frankie in prison, probably help get him out of prison. But I think this female is going to join the police force with Ray. And who does she resemble, Moochie?
Renee.
So
she looked young, a younger version. And he don't know how to keep it in his pants.
And what do white guys love to do when white women get past the age of 32?
Trade them in for a younger model.
Especially if you working in the job with them. So we seen a conference. Now don't make no mistake. This one right here, I don't give a damn what the age is. You ain't topping this one. Sorry. Wait, that's just my 2 cents.
Do you think that's Renee's sister?
It could be.
So it looks like her. Look, remember she's PG like the movie. Remember when it ended, she was pregnant, and it's your baby, Ray. So look, she's pregnant. The kid, well, he probably gonna play around with the cat now, because she's knocked up. I'm just saying.
Well, one of the new chicks is going to be on the police force with him, and I think it's this lady, and she's going to be giving him hell. But I think that hell is going to turn into heavenly bliss in the bedroom eventually. So that was another thing. The biggest thing, Moochie, King of the Cape. Look at the King of the Cape.
Oh, he all cleaned up.
That nigga look like Miami Vice now, Moochie.
Let me find out he got a queen size bed now, king size bed for the King of the Cape.
King of the Cape got to have a king size bed now. California King, dude is looking good. Yeah, man, that's our homie Osito. He is coming to take over the Cape. That's what he's gonna do. But Moochie, he can't take over the Cape because there is a new crime lord who's seen what is going on in the Cape, and his name is Shane Frawley, and it's this guy right here. He is a Boston drug dealer whose little brother or nephew, cousin, one of them, played baseball for the Boston Reds, got kicked off the team for doing steroids, and now is helping him move drugs in the Cape. And he's going to be bumping heads with the King of the Cape, which is Osito. So, Moochie, give me theories about Osito wanting to be the king and this guy from Boston wanting to take over the Cape. Who going to
win? I believe it's going to be a battle, but do they start out working together and it goes bad? I'm wondering that, because that's what it looked like. Because
remember, Osito was on the road.
Yeah. But Osito was supposed to be dealing with the people from New York that Charmaine hooked him up with.
Exactly.
So what happened with that? And I know we're going to see Charmaine because I saw her talking. So, I can't wait to see that. It's just like, I'm about to do my little breakdown and come out with it. I was prepared for that today. I said, you set it off, and then I'm going to take the baton and keep running with it. So, yeah.
And the thing is, the interesting story about Charmaine, she's a fugitive. She's a fugitive, ladies and gentlemen.
That got away on Jackie's watch.
Yes. She pulled the banana in the tailpipe on Jackie, talking about she had to pee or she was on a period. One of the ones. And Jackie, Mrs. Saberhole, fell for it and got out sprinted like Jerry Rice was running against Usain Bolt. You're both fast, but one of y'all faster. And she got away.
Now, you could not keep up with that girl. I knew she was going to run off.
Nope. But then, Moochie, in a sad piece of news, you remember Ray knifed this boy Santilli? And that famous line we got from Santilli, that sounds about white. I loved it. So now they working together trying to stamp out the drugs in the community, but Ray is the boss now.
Yeah, he's the boss, but keep in mind, Santilli is on homicide. And remember, that whole thing that Renee did is going to come back to haunt her. And he's going to find out how sneaky Renee really is, Ray.
Now, look, do you remember that funny moment last year when Renee had that gun, she slammed it on the table and shot Jorge right in the gut? Oh, my God. Woo, boy.
I still have my theories with that. I said that was going to come back. I believe this is really going to make them have bad blood. That was my theory for last year between Ray and Santilli. He's already mad at him because he got his job back and got a promotion. And they put him basically over to homicide, where it's crimes that's almost impossible to solve. Let me ask you something, Lamont. Do you think that we will see Santilli and Jackie working together because she's on this Saber thing and it's with homicide, missing persons? I think she might be end up communicating more with Santilli than Ray, but Ray might have to communicate with her for the simple fact is to keep them off of Renee's tail if everything's leading to her.
I
So
was
I
gonna
want to see
say,
this cat and mouse chase, y'all.
right. And somebody got to get thrown under the bus, Moochie. Somebody's gonna get thrown under the bus.
Of course.
And I don't know how the audience feels about Ray. And I feel like Ray is an easy target to either die or go to jail. Now, speaking of jail, Moochie, we ain't even talked about this guy. He gonna want revenge.
Oh yeah.
Frank don't know Renee is pregnant with Ray's baby,
Mm-hmm.
and Frankie Jr. had them moved in with Ray and Renee. Double R. So
Mm-hmm.
what is his moves going to be? Now, Moochie, people been all in my comments on my trailer break, my first breakdown of the show that I did this year, saying, how do I know Frankie's alive? Blah, blah, blah. He's going to be dead.
He's alive.
Moochie, he's alive. Like,
He's alive. He just got jumped a couple of times. They're gonna stitch him up. He's gonna be
yep,
walking around with a little limp for the beginning. But I
exactly.
saw the Osito's man and him talking. So what's gonna happen with that?
Exactly. It's a lot to sew up. And we hate that this is the last season. God, we hate that. This was a great show, but things move on, shows move on. And one
Only
thing you
3 years though. Only
well,
3 seasons.
here's the business side of Hollywood, Moochie, with shows. If you make it to 5 years, well, really, once you get past 3 years, writers, actors can start asking for more, just because of you've made it that far with your ratings, audience base, and that type. You can start asking for more. Once you hit 5 years, you get like syndication and all that. So maybe stars felt like they wanted to move on in a different direction, do something else. I don't know, but this show definitely had. This show could have went on for at least 2 more seasons, at least.
I agree, and I feel like it's not over. 50 Cent
Okay,
got that whole thing going on. We talked about that merger happening.
right.
Anything can happen. Look, that's just me wishful thinking, though, y'all.
I feel you. And then we got a new Janelle, y'all. Now I am sad because Crystal Lee, that was my Janelle, but we got a new one, and this young lady can act. This is the new Janelle. And she's visiting someone. Remember, she's the therapist at the precinct. She's visiting
Mm-hmm.
someone. And Moochie, will we get a better love scene? Because I've been told when I speak, they laugh and like my reviews. Do you think they heard me when I said you can't put the king, especially this king of the cake? Okay,
Yeah, look, come on
you
now.
feel me?
We
You feel
talked to the person that played Janelle about that bed
Yeah, we
when you had
did.
her on here.
Yeah, we did. You can't put them in a in a queen bed this time, y'all. You can't do
That
it.
bed was too small. He couldn't even roll over the answer the phone. He had to be like,
Right.
oh.
Right. I mean, that was like it was an ergonomic bed or something. Damn, dude, he the king of the cake, man. You got to get him a good bed. Get the man a good
Yeah,
bed.
they're
I
gonna put him
think
in
they
a bigger
will.
bed. They're gonna put him in
I
a
think
bigger
they
bed this
will.
time.
They definitely are going to do that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. The show drops on Stars next week. It's not a lot of episodes, y'all. I think it's 5 or 7 episodes. It's not a lot of
Are you
episodes.
serious?
Yeah. Yep. It's not a lot of episodes. And when you have something that's going to be that short,
It's gonna be a
anything can happen.
lot of. If they ended it like that, we're gonna see a lot of death,
Yes.
and people
Yes.
gonna have a lot of final says with they destiny in this.
100%. You got it. You got it. So post your comments, y'all. Come check me and Moochie out. Leave us your comments. Watch our reviews. You can hit me on twitter.com/life_gains. Send me a message. Subscribe to me over there, and it's quick for me to reply to messages and read those messages up here when we do our live show.